Hindustan Aeronautics Limited's financial reports available with Times of India show that the Ministry of Defence owed the Defence Public Service Unit about 14,000 crore for the financial year ending March 31, 2019. Grappling with low finances, HAL, for the first time in many years was forced to borrow funds to the tune of Rs 962 crore in December 2018 as its cash in hand was in the negative for the first time. The Donald Trump administration has approved the sale of armed drones to India and has offered integrated air and missile defense systems aimed at helping the country boost its military capabilities and protect shared security interests in the strategically important Indo-Pacific region. India was the first non-treaty partner to be offered a MTCR Category 1 unmanned aerial system, the Sea Guardian UAV manufactured by General Atomics. The U.S. could offer the fifth-generation F-35 fighter jet for both the Air Force and Navy, if the $5.43 billion deal with Russia for the S-400 air defense system is dropped. The U.S. has been increasing pressure on India over the S-400 deal that was signed in October last year, with senior Washington officials saying it would have a direct impact on any high-technology cooperation in the future. The BrahMos venture between India and Russia to build supersonic cruise missiles was started with an initial investment of Rs 1,300 crore and the business has now grown to the tune of Rs 40,000 crore, a top official of the company said, on Friday. BrahMos Aerospace CEO and Managing Director Sudha Misra said, like the supersonic missiles project, there should have been joint ventures between India and Russia in more sectors. In a major development, India on Thursday signed a deal with Israel under emergency provisions worth around 300 crore for buying over 100 spice bombs with high explosives warhead for the Indian Air Force. This is the first defense deal signed by the government after Prime Minister Modi took over for a second term. The bombs to be procured are an advanced version of the Spice 2000 bomb, which can be used to reduce enemy buildings and bunkers to rubbles in no time. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh was earlier briefed regarding defense cooperation activities with friendly foreign countries. In a meeting held earlier on Thursday, synergizing the operations of the armed forces was discussed. Rajnath Singh has also reviewed the policy matters pertaining to defense diplomacy. The instructions came during a meeting of senior officers of Ministry of Defense to review operational matters and procurement issues of the armed forces on Friday.
The Indian Air Force is still searching for its disappeared AN-32 aircraft. The Siang District Administration in Arunachal Pradesh has announced a cash award of 50,000 for anyone who can provide any clue or information about the Indian Air Force's AN-32 aircraft that went missing over the state with 13 on board on the 3rd of June.
Russia on Friday accused a U.S. naval ship of carrying out a dangerous maneuver by sailing within 50 meters of a Russian naval vessel in the East China Sea. The USS Chancellor guided missile cruiser suddenly turned early Friday while sailing alongside Russia's Admiral Vinogradov anti-submarine ship, and cut across the course of the Russian vessel, Interfax news agency reported.
After successfully testing an anti-satellite missile in March and initiating the raising of a new tri-service defense space agency soon after, India is now planning to conduct its first-ever simulated space warfare exercise next month. Named in SpaceX, the exercise will basically be a tabletop war game, with all stakeholders from the military and scientific community taking part in it. But it does underline the seriousness with which India is taking the need to counter likely threats to its space assets from countries like China. Prime Minister Modi arrived in Maldives on Saturday for his first trip in the second term at the centre. PM Modi and his officials will be holding talks and inaugurate a few defence projects. Prime Minister and Maldivian President held wide-ranging talks on Saturday as the two countries signed 6 agreements to strengthen bilateral ties in a number of key areas including defence and maritime. Mr. Modi was conferred with the Maldives' highest honor accorded to a foreign dignitary.